You know what? The funny thing is that almost a year ago, I had no idea what the word resilience mean. But I read a lot of non-fiction books, so this word was coming up every now and then. So I thought, okay, let's go to the dictionary and find what's the meaning of it. So resilience simply meant is that you can recover from any sort of setbacks very easily. If something sad occurs to you, or maybe you suddenly get angry, you can recover from your feelings very easily and very quickly. And when I know about this, I was like, wow, that's a superpower. You can recover from any sort of setbacks, you can recover from anything if that bad happens to you very quickly. It's a superpower. But how do you master it? I'm a kind of person, if someone says something bad about me in the comments, I would be thinking about it all day. So how can I build resilience? Then I started searching about it on the online, and also my meditation app helps me a lot finding out the actual meaning of resilience. So in this episode of the ImpleBooks podcast, I will share 3 ways you can become resilient. So let's begin. Point number 1 is do not suppress your thoughts. So suppose you are angry with someone and someone else come to you for some other work, you show that anger to them, right? So this actually makes you vulnerable to things. This actually does not make you resilient. So if you want to become resilient, you need to acknowledge that this thought is there, right? Because we get many thoughts daily, and there will be thoughts that you may or may not like, and there will be some thoughts which will make you weaker. Sometimes you don't even understand that why it is making you weaker, but there will be thoughts which will make you weaker. So the point is not to suppress them. Understand what you are going through. The worst thing that we do with our thoughts is that, okay, we want to suppress this thought. Suppose you are feeling bored, or suppose you are feeling angry, or maybe you are feeling stressed, you just take your game controller, or maybe you turn on the TV to actually suppress this thought. But that does not really work in long time. It actually make you weaker for the future. So you need to understand that you can't really suppress thoughts. The point number 2 is observe your thoughts. See, there is a nice experiment from the book The 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss. I really liked the book, and there was this experiment called, you need to ask yourself every day, 2 to 3 times, that whether you're doing something that is worth your time or something like that. So I was doing it for almost a year. So, and it worked like a charm, because initially I was ignoring these notifications, but later I started recognizing it. But I replaced this thing recently with this question: are you aware? So what I basically did is that on my Google Calendar, I set 3 reminders, and scattered across my days. It actually, sends me reminder every day 3 times. It asks me this question: are you aware? So it's a very nice way to actually understand my thoughts. See, sometimes we are, feeling something, some feelings and emotions are going on our mind, and some other task comes to our way. That's when we can't be resilient. There might be some days you are feeling bad, or maybe you are feeling sad or angry, or maybe some other emotions that is taking over you. So you can't really determine that what's going on in your life. So the best way is to be aware of your thoughts, and you can't be aware of your thoughts each and every time. So what you can do is that you can set a timer, you can set a reminder to actually remind you whether you are aware or not. And I highly recommend one activity to do every day is that choose one activity in your life where you can be mindful. That activity for me is shower, because when I go to the shower, I feel each and every bits of it, each and every bits of the drop from the shower on my body. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy the process of getting into the bathroom, and also feeling the refreshness, the smell of the soap, and the bubble that is forming, each and everything. I try to be present. If there is a thought that is coming up, then I understand that, okay, maybe there is something that I'm thinking about. I recognize the thought, I understand it, I acknowledge it, and just move on to the doing the things that I am working on. So that is shower for me. Right? So choose one thing in your life or day-to-day life which you do, and be mindful about it. That will actually teach you how to understand your thoughts better. No matter what you do, how much mindful you are, you will get thoughts, and thoughts are the thing you can't really ignore. There will be thoughts which will try to make you wake. There will be thoughts which will try to make you happy. So thoughts are inevitable, right? And that brings us to our third point, level your feeling. So labeling your feeling is that suppose you're feeling an emotion. So when you're feeling it, you acknowledge it, okay, that I'm feeling it, but you say clearly that what you are exactly feeling. So maybe you're angry with someone. Don't say that, don't label it like I'm angry. That is a very bad way of labeling. Instead, say that I'm upset with X, or maybe I'm upset with her. Obviously, I can forgive him or her. I need to calm down. So that's how you actually level things. When you're clearly saying, you're clearly labeling that thought, that what you are exactly feeling. Suppose you are stressed because of something. You just do not say that I am stressed. You say that recently I get a new challenge on my work. I can go to that website, or maybe I can talk to him to actually fix that thing. But yes, it is tough and it is challenging. So you're labeling it. You are not exactly saying a fake thing about it to make you feel good, but you are exactly saying what are you feeling and what you are going through. So that's how you label thoughts. So labeling thoughts is a very important thing. I recently came to know about this meditation app called The Balance. They have a yearly subscription as well, but you can enjoy the yearly subscription for free. I will try to put a link on the description of this podcast, so you can click there to get 1 year of Balance meditation app for free. By leveling thoughts, you can actually distance yourself from that thought, and that in turn will make you resilient. So let's summarize all the 3 points for you. Number 1, do not suppress your thoughts. If you're getting any thoughts, acknowledge it. Number 2, be aware of your thoughts. Set notifications on day-to-day life to actually understand and question yourself that whether you are aware or not. Number 3, label your feeling. Talk to your feelings, that exactly what you're feeling, and through this you can distance yourself from the feeling. So that's it for today's podcast. If you like this podcast, don't forget to subscribe. If you have any query or message, we are ImpleBooks at Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. So that's it for today. Have a good day.